Hey there, party people. Welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza 3. Lord Guan spares Huangzhong / Sun Quan battles Zhang Liao. I'm the mysterious JG.
And I remain the lethal feline.
Huangzhong, of course, the Dream Master. Zhang Liao, the guy that JG Mystery unexpectedly beat in a duel way back in RTK 11, which was probably over a decade ago. What wasn't over a decade ago was the last time you and I, Lethal Feline, got together and played this game, and what was even less than that far ago was when I actually made Woppets for our friends Empel and Lila. So they are all... Oh, no, they're not, because this is the wrong slot. What we have to do, though, because I was running around making Woppets, and that involved going to places and triggering scenes that I didn't mean to trigger, so we're going to go trigger one or two little scenes. And then we'll have an exciting load, and and then we'll have wonderful Woppets for our friends.
Will it be the most exciting load you've had this evening, folks? Well, tell us in the comments.
Let us know if it's an unusually
engagement.
Let us know if it's an unusually large load for you. If it's been a couple of weeks, it might be an extra.
I was going to say, he's sleeping staring up like a horse. On that note, what's wrong? Why the long face?
Oh, like a horse. Patty's like, oh, I'm glad to be part of the scene. Led to.
Oh, it's you. I'll kill you. I mean, my village's sheep were attacked and killed by Genjuro.
What? That's terrible. How bad is it? Like, did all of them die, or just like half of them? How were they killed, by the way?
Terrible. I'm going to have to learn this Alchemisto language. Not all of them were killed, so we're okay. It has been happening now and then.
Yeah, that doesn't sound all right to me.
Not like Jesus. Jesus is just alright with me, but this, not so much.
The chief must be troubled. What I don't like is that we are not doing anything about it.
Do you have any idea who's doing this? I mean, it.
Someone in the village saw a wolf attacking them.
A sniper wolf.
A wolf? It must be coming to eat the sheep. I bet the chief is actually a werewolf and is eating them.
I love this. Like, she's like, a wolf. It must be coming to eat the sheep. Brilliant! I knew to come to you with this, Larissa. You would be able to piece together what's going on.
Ty wouldn't have been able to do this deduction.
No way. And Pel and Lila's jaws hit the floor. How did she figure this out?
It's not just the sheep. It also attacks people and steals food. And it pisses on buildings to mark them as its territory.
Well, that could just be lethal.
Oh, it could be lethal.
Deirdre's worried about it too, but even though I want to fight it, it's difficult in my position. You know, being small.
Let's see. But there may be any number of wolves. Do you know which wolf it is? Also, I'll be really curious to see if Empel and Lila show up in the scene, because I'm wondering if we could have triggered this before we got them. Also, are you okay there? There is your eyes, like, hovering around.
I just like this statement. Do you know which wolf it is? We shouldn't go after the wrong wolf. That would cause the wrong signal, and there could be some kind of, wolf riot.
I think, as Mei Ling once said, when there are many humans, the wolves die, and when there are many wolves, the humans die. Don't go after more enemies than you can handle, Snake. You've been playing the mission for a while now.
The witness said it's larger than most, like a leader of the wolves.
You mean like some kind of, I don't know, like alpha male? Like wolf pack head?
No, it's some kind of chunker wolf.
Chunker wolf, oh, okay. It's a chungus among us.
Wolves are pack animals, so if you kill the leader, that should take care of it. I'm always fighting the monsters that appear around the village, so I want to kill the wolf myself.
Well, it's too bad I cycled you out of the party.
Of course, I'm doing it for the village, but I also want Deirdre to notice.
Aww.
Okay, well, if that's the case, we need to do something about this wolf. Patty, stop looking so sad.
Patty's all sad because she too is worried that they might attack an innocent wolf and not the wolf who's actually doing this. Don't you think so, Patty?
I'd like to think that I'm not the only one thinking this, but why won't it stop? His ass. I mean, but you always have big mysteries around you, Ryza. Bouncing big mysteries.
Woo. Yeah, I was
Just
gonna.
like that.
I was thinking like, oh no, I hope I'm not the only one thinking this. But what about the innocent wolves? No, Lethal goes straight to Tao's ass. Are you at their little?
She has a one-track mind. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Whenever she's not distracted by
Yeah,
innocent.
play. I mean, I don't play for that team, but if I did,
World certainly is a big place full of innocent and non-innocent wolves.
All right.
Yeah, innocent and implicated.
So I think, I think I accidentally triggered Lesson from the Ruins. So if we head over here, there was a specific thing I needed to pick up here which we just had not happened to stumble across any of them, and I was looking for them around here, and yeah.
That ruined everything.
Ruined everything. Lesson from the Ruined.
Yeah, this place certainly has sustained less damage than the other ones. Still, it's clear that something terrible happened.
Yeah, I would recommend, commend
them on making it this far.
Hmm.
I'm really impressed by the architecture here, but let me keep that to myself. Lethal will get a line eventually. Actually, wasn't Kirkin Island also used as emergency shelter from the Fallujah?
Hey, you're right. Guess a blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes.
What the fuck?
So the fires of conflict burn bright, no matter the age or form.
That makes things feel heavy all of a sudden. Chill out, man.
The past is full of tragedies, but hopefully we can learn from them.
We, who live in the current age, can learn from the events of the past. That is why we search ruins, wand ruins, to uncover the past. That we may never repeat the same history. But it's not always so simple, is it?
Wait, I was supposed to get a line.
So, never mind, Lethal doesn't get a line. My bad.
I'm just furniture in this scene. What the fuck? It's my video game.
Take what you can get. You still don't have a line, bitch.
Okay, I'll take it from, of course, our favorite piece of furniture.
Oh, good grief. I mean, between the Ryza and, I mean, you know, what's her name? This one. She was there, Federica.
My name's Federica. What the fuck? We did a whole like subplot with me
That's
and
true.
Glasswick and the Fairy Stone. You forgot my name?
Yeah, my dad who got like, you know, he disappeared and turns out he was eaten by
Yeah,
monsters.
he went to go get milk and cigarettes and never came back
Yeah.
one day.
Well, if you probably can't remember, you neither can we.
Legend says he's in Hawaii right now.
Legends. The legend of the deadbeat dad. Alright, so let's load into a new reality where all those things have happened, plus Woppets. Alright. So I've moved Patty and Clow into the back row. I mean, at any time we could decide, like, let somebody other than the Ryza be the leader, but she is still the one on the box, so...
Yeah, until it changes, I'm not the one in the box.
And none of y'all get DLCs anymore. Oh, but I did think, so I went around, like, at one point, modifying everyone's crystals, and then kind of realized, oh, wait, we only unlocked half our characters. So I unlocked crystals on people we may never use again. And Empel's core crystal sucks, because I didn't have any points left to do it. But Woppet
Well, I'll just fuck myself then.
Yeah, well, you can fuck yourself with Nachfolger. A 999 quality Woppet with ultra skill. He's got rightful air, increases item damage, which will never affect anything unless we play. I guess you can't switch characters and make him use items, but I switched him around to having supporter level because I think that's better for Alchemisto types. And
What does Ultra Skill even do, by the way?
Ultra skill means his skills do 50% more damage.
All right.
And skills are Skills are the
Although-
ones that I think they do them on their own sometimes, but usually they do them when you're like. I wasn't seeing that much excitement out of them in the first game, but in the second game, that was like, do lots of stuff to get some points, and then use skills, and even more than the items, the skills were what was shredding stuff in the late game. So, yeah.
It'll shred even harder.
It will shred even harder. So she also got Ultra Skill, but she has Orin Herald, whatever the hell that means.
It's just named Harold.
Yeah. She has attacks deal fire damage and have a chance to inflict burns, so that might be terrible against certain bosses, but we'll figure that out when it comes. And meanwhile, she just does damage, and like everyone else, she generally has amazing stats because everything has like 9/9 stat charge. And she has garbage items because if she's using items, then we've already fucked up. And now we can ask ourselves the all-important question, what the fuck are we supposed to be doing now? I vaguely know that on the Kirkin Islands, we now think
Oh, yes. I remember.
bad people from the past traveling around. At one point, they brought out like a Chinese dragon costume and got in it and fled the planet on it. Like, I don't know what we're supposed to do.
Well, last time, Khala said, hey, that thing you talked about sounds a lot like the Fairy of Solace. Let's go to the Garden of the Fairy of Solace for no particular reason. So that's what we're doing.
Oh, that's right, because we think, yeah.
No, let's go in there for no reason.
Fee has returned to the story, sort of, kind of, maybe. Fee's presence has been remembered. We could always head for the Cavern of Insanity, but we still don't know where the hell to find those nests, so yeah. Or we can start doing side quests. That's always an option.
I mean, I kind of want to go see if Fee is up there.
Yeah, that's what the Ryza wants. I don't let the Ryza's needs dictate my path, but okay. Yeah, it is, in fact, by far the most interesting thing we could be doing now. Oh, that's right. It's going to be a pain. Could be it was simpler to actually stay in the Atelier. Oh, never mind. That's a...
We found a gap
Found a gap.
in the safety rails.
I should have minded the gap, but I did not.
Instead of minding the gap, you finding the gap. And that's how we got to the ground.
Find the gap. Oh, and I also, not that nothing triggered, but we probably have a reportable quest about that guy who wanted to see flowers from above because I wandered around and found those flowers while I was doing. I mean, that was just a side effect of wandering around trying to do other things. Like, oh, there's them flowers.
All right, I'm glad that everyone came as a giant group.
Cherry Khala.
I'm sorry it's not much of a garden. You now must plant seeds. Long ago, there were many fairies of solace, like Fee, apparently living here. But there was an immense battle in this land, a Pokemon battle. Since then, they have all vanished. You know, they fainted and gone to the Fairy of Solace centers.
I was about to say, all the gym masters came together, and this it's not a good day to be a Fee. Fee evolved into Fifi. Who knew? I don't know that we ever made a joke about Fee evolving during the entire fucking second game. Well, we must have at some point. Who knew Fee had such a fancy alias? Quite different from being called Fee because it says Fee. We should have given him some kind of animal code name.
Revolver Mouselot or something.
Let Khala talk. I'm tired of hearing your voice.
Jesus Christ, I've been waiting 3 games to be a character. Fine.
Stop, I can't take my eyes off your tie. Khala, when you say fairies here disappeared because of an immense battle, or a tense battle rather, what do you mean?
Hey, shut the fuck up and let her talk.
By the way, my tie just won't quit. Or stop.
It's flopping there.
Gets excited.
It was a battle against those I mentioned before. Were you paying attention? The clan of the Code of the Universe. There's a lot of things here, like the Garden of the Fairy of Solace.
Yeah, we weren't paying attention, but that was a week ago, and then we made whoppets and just lost track of the time.
You said they were hunted. Did the fairies of Solace have something necessary for understanding the passage?
Generally, when the ancient dragon goes beyond the world following the passage, a big storm occurs due to the enormous mass and displacement of magic. A
storm.
dragon storm, perhaps.
Perhaps a metal storm, or just a storm.
A close relative of dragons, the fairies of solace, that's right, they're related tangentially to dragons, can synchronize with the spirit of a dragon through a strong telepathy and soften the rough beating of their wings. Don't ask how it works, you would never understand.
They're related to dragons, much as, like, a lion is related to lion turds. They're related.
That's right, I told you that the pea was effectively a piece of shit. It's not wrong. Making them the fairies of soothing and solace.
Solace snake. Spiritual telepathy? Like what the Ryza did at the runes? And didn't she say a storm? Didn't she say a storm just now? A storm caused by dragons?
Imagine dragons.
Yes, could that not be the dragon storm said to strike Ferrari?
Ferrero Rocher? Ah, so it wasn't an invasion of the Fallujah, but a storm actually caused by a dragon. I mean, a dragon?
Question mark?
I am so sincere right now. Blown away by a dragon storm coming from the depths of the forest. The Ferrero Rocher lore wasn't wrong at all. We were wrong to assume it was wrong.
Grandma Khala, if those solace things are around, will the dragon storm disappear?
Don't call me Oba-chan, I swear to God. Well, if there are several,
I literally didn't call you Oba-chan, but okay.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
I don't speak that Atelier language. Does Oba-chan come from the same language that has, like, all the weird stuff that Ryza says? That Ryza?
Uh-huh. In any case, if Fee that you talked about was sent back to this world by Mr. the Ryza, right? Sorry, my delivery is kind of trash on that. It'll be fine.
She's like, I'm sad about your delivery. But now I'm also thinking about Fee. There he is, floating in the second game. Will he be rendered in the third? Probably not. Uh-huh. But at the time, Fee's life was in danger because he needed to eat mana to survive. And all that I could do was return Fee to the nest of Fallujah.
Yeah, I'm sure he's all right. Remember, we defeated the Monarch there. I bet the other side of the gate was crazy chaotic. Wait, how is that making her feel like he's not in danger?
Yeah, if it's chaotic, do you mean he was just fucking killed while they were all going berserk or what?
No, I mean there was a political vacuum of chaos there, and he's probably inserted himself as their new dictator.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, there was also that time when we ran away after defeating the queen. I think there's a high chance the Feet got away.
Was that a plot thing that happened, or did we just, does the third game somehow know that we failed the first time we fought that boss?
Yes.
It read my memory card. Like,
Do you honestly think so?
Psycho Mantis reads my memory card and tells Atelier Ryza too that we fled once.
I guess you're right. For reasons.
Yeah, Fee seems like a sensible sort. He would escape.
That's right. I'm also here being supportive.
I don't have a line, but I'm here.
I'll give you a concerning nod. Hey, okay, well, all right. I don't really care about all this.
Suddenly a telegram comes in from Sari, and it's like, I'm here with Clifford, and we both agree with what was being said in the scene.
My clan are homeparties at heart. They never leave the house unless I, get onto their case. But I shall have them search. First, we must come to an understanding with the other clans.
Wait, you're going to make such a big deal out of it? I just hope to really hear about Fee.
They don't want to actually find him. I mean, I owe him money.
She's being so willing. Why don't we take her up on her offer?
That's right, Mr. Ryza. we might never have another opportunity for someone to search on this side, other than us.
MPEL was here too, and so am I, and we're just kind of wondering,
Yep.
why don't we search? We've searched about 4 continents at this point. Why don't we just look around?
Originally, the Fairies of Stars are precious friends of the Wave Tuna clan. We will search gladly. You needn't hesitate.
He also owes us money.
I see. Then, if you're sure, then please find me for us.
All right, sure we will. But first, you're going to have to fill up a 3-star meter of how much we like you by doing the quests. And once you reach the maximum, we will find fee.
Yes, pray there's good news waiting when I next return to Windle. I pray.
Oh, the holy city of Windle? Is that from Legend of Mana?
When do you return? Are you going somewhere, Khala? Khala is suspiciously close to Clow. I don't like where this is going. I think I'm being phased out.
She just goes invisible. Just now, I've decided to join you on your journey for no particular reason.
And in fact, if I had joined you one story segment earlier, JG could have made weapons for me. But now I won't have fucking weapons. What the hell, game?
You decide to what? Wait, what?
I also would like to see this island that appeared before you, for no real reason other than I'm fucking bored. I assure you I will probably be of help. I'm an ancient elven woman. I have life skills and experience that can be invaluable.
She's Cockharine. I just realized she's Cockharine from Evil Zone.
I actually, you know what I told you everyone's home buddies? Well, I've been looking for any goddamn excuse to get out of here.
I'm so dreadfully bored.
Thank you?
But no. I decide who joins us, and it ain't you. We already got one of you weird white-haired, different colored eyes elf people.
What do you mean only one?
Khala has joined our party, yes. And again, if that had happened one scene earlier, I would actually have made her Wappets. We could have even put... Oh, we have a new picture. We could have even switched out and played with MPEL as our main for a while just to get some variety, but no.
Ryza's pose in this particular scene, she's like,
What are you suggesting?
I do like that, okay, so in the background, we got Dion and Federica. They're not even pretending that they're involved in the story anymore. Tao and Patty are just like, we could slip off someplace. And, it's not like a survival horror game where that guarantees our death. We can go have a quickie. It's not going to affect anything. All right, let's see what her deal is. She has a Moonquake hammer.
the hammers that Tao was using, they've brought them back in Khala form.
Yeah.
Of course, a small little grandma girl uses big fucking hammers to squish things, along with her Flava Flav clock.
It's hilarious.
Everyone loves a good little girl squishing.
She looks forward to working with us. Yep.
Let's look for the Dragon's Passage, I guess. That's the story, right? Sure.
Such a carefree life. That almost does not seem like an Orin.
I mean, we already found the Dragon Passage. It's not literally the gate we came here through.
Well, they want us to find the forest of something or other. There's something they want us to find that's not... They want us Fee. They want us to find Fee, and he's in the forest of Razzmatazz. Doesn't seem to be indicated by any of this.
Yeah, but the place it wants us to go is south.
So they want us to go to the Atelier or the Dragon? And they want us to go to the gate. Okay. Back to the Kark Isles.
To the Kark Isles.
Let's do it. I'm going to assume we want to go to the gate for a scene rather than fast traveling to the Kark Isles. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
How'd you even do that?
Alchemical magic.
Why are you explaining, Lent? Let the girl speak.
Hey, that was my normal voice. I don't talk. Well, no, you're right. Actually, I talk like that. This is my natural speaking voice, ladies.
I got here faster than everyone else. What's up with that?
To think I could have been the main character if only we'd made a weapon for that Orin lady, and JG would have swapped me out.
The Ryza, if the Dragon's Passage, written in the book you read, is in fact a gate, perhaps the answer is that island. The answer is that island itself is not the code of the universe, but it reaches the code by opening a gate from there.
Impale!
Stop trying to act like you've taken over this game.
How we actually face the code of the universe is your own choice, because you are still on the box. I have no agency. But in that trial and error, perhaps I can find a way to easily seal or close the gate.
Yeah, I'm probably overthinking it, but Impel and Lila as a kind of going concern, and like they do feel like they have more agency in the second game, where you never actually play as them. They just show up and talk to you and are doing their own stuff. Like he is a bit robbed of agency when it's like, all right, well, swap me in and out randomly as you fight garbage monsters between villages.
Perhaps I'll use some flex tape on this gate once we alchemize it. Here's the recipe, by the way. Even if the occurrence of gates is a natural phenomenon and impossible to prevent, I must at least...
I thought they said that what they were doing with the gates in the first game turns out to have been a terrible, terrible evil. But,
Well, we don't know anything else to do. I'm going to do it.
Can my breasts help in any way?
You needn't ponder so somberly about everything. Even about this passage, we Orin have set foot in your underworld on many occasions. The what? The what now?
What do you mean, your underworld? Are you calling our overworld the underworld? What the fuck?
A curious member of the Wind-clad clan, try saying that 3 times fast, departed around 200 years ago, and an eager member of the Green Plume clan a few decades ago, later, or something.
And I guess there was some girl named Sari who, while she had big boobs, the camera focused mostly on her butt, and she was hanging around previously. Maybe you ran into her.
Of course, upon swearing to never speak of this land, our worlds are unexpectedly connected by several fucking interdimensional gates.
Green Plume. It's Sari Glass, right? I remember her name. Her last name was mentioned at any point in the prior one, right?
She might have been in like the PDF online manual. I didn't think she was talking about Sari only because she said decades ago. I guess Sari had been wandering around for a while before she's bounced into the Ryza's crew, yeah.
I believe that was her name. I'm not sure why I didn't mention it before. Maybe I thought it was unimportant.
Actually, the Sari part sounds right. I think Ryza may have just invented the Klaus part.
Well, you are proving the connection by yourselves.
That chuckle made her very Yoda-esque there. Like the goofy Yoda that first appears when he's trying to convince Luke he's nuts, and R2-D2 is like fighting with him over like a little hot dog. Yeah.
Well, that's funny because my name is closer. My voice is closer to Yoda's for sure. Yes, she is a good friend, and I totally remember her, just like the viewers.
A good friend she is. Hey, is Clifford one of you people? Because we don't want him to be one of ours.
One of you people. Okay, now, Sarah came to our world from this place.
Impel and I have seen the work of the Clint Kingdom, and feel the gate must be closed no matter what.
If that decision is what is best for you all, I'm willing to respect and applaud it.
That's a lot.
See, I've applauded.
The revolver ocelot's slow clap. No, it's like,
I'm willing to applaud it. I won't actually respect it, though. I will applaud it to your face and then secretly undermine it.
However, there are ones who will continue to practice other methods since long ago. That is just how things are. We can't change them. Remember what I told you in the beginning. We are keeping watch with our clocks hanging from our chain. If we judge someone to be good, we may let them through, just as we did with you.
We are judging here. We're keeping an eye on things, along with Chuck D and Terminator X. He is with us, too.
If we judge them to be bad, we shall risk our lives to impede them.
And you'll never find the bodies.
We're very good. Here's one right here. No, it isn't.
We've got pigs that are really good at eating human bones.
Yes, underworld pigs. Speaking of which, there's a certain spell cast upon this passage. It makes it the pig's passage.
A spell?
Wait, there's magic going on here? What the fuck? Nothing about this seemed magical before.
This passage was used by the Code of the Universe clan as a research model to discover a way to travel beyond worlds. Even after they left this land, their fingerprints remain intact, as you can see under this black light.
Oh, don't look at those white splooges.
And so, we cast a spell to enhance the ability to detect their fingerprints, because we can do that. And if they dare set foot on our beauteous Orem again, I hope they put their hands on it too, because we won't know otherwise.
Yes, we cast a spell to enhance the ability to detect their fingerprints, but then they cast a spell to make their fingerprints harder to detect. So we had to cast an even stronger spell to enhance our ability to detect their fingerprints.
It's a real stupid arms race, or hands race, as the case may be.
A fingerprint race, in fact.
They have no choice but to come out through this gate. Even
Said,
though I mentioned there are other methods or something.
It's actually amazing. It's a choke point. We've got bunkers and siege tanks set up. It's going to be a complete kill zone if they're ever foolish enough to return.
I did notice those pillboxes.
Whoa, so scary. I better not ask what happens next after they come out.
Yeah, so they're given pudding and cakes.
I'm so fucking like spooked, dog.
Having said that, there hasn't been such an opportunity in 1,000 years, and I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted to kill some fools.
Unfortunately, we think they have spies here, and they're waiting for us to get really, really, really tired of the defending, and then they're just going to come through and murder us all.
Well, in any case, let's just be on our way now. Let us follow the dragon's passage to your world. Not sure why there was a comma in that last statement, but there was.
Yeah, I'm not sure why there was either.
Well, I'm just going to look at it. How about you, Lila?
yeah, so I'm looking. It's still there. It's not going anywhere. All right. I guess we're following the dragon's passage, but that is going to have to wait until next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, see you next time as maybe, just maybe, we'll actually alchemize on screen and get our new character in the party. It is the core gameplay mechanic, folks. Catch you next time.